There's a fly in the window, a dog in the yard, and a yes inside saw you. Anyway, just starting on Beer Whisper Radio was Elton John, Elderberry One. Anyway, I went Eli Wallach from The Holiday on you. Anyway, 5.3% cream ale from Public House. They used to call this Rod's Cream Ale. Now it's just cream ale. Apparently, Rod lost his stake. I don't know. I don't know the politics. I'm just saying. Anyway, cream ale. I'm going to take a drink and I'll describe it a little bit more. As per style, this does use some flaked corn. It's not necessarily unusual. However, many cheaper versions of a cream ale will use corn syrup or corn extract. If using a good quality flaked corn isn't necessarily, it is an adjunct, don't get me wrong, but you're using it to achieve a specific flavor, specific mouthfeels. It's not used as a cost-cutting measure as if you're using corn syrup or corn extract. So anyway, and the aromas are what you'd expect from a beer like this. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little herbal. Using my classic beer glass. This is a Coors glass. I have a Hamm's glass that's very similar. It's a classic American style lager glass, and the reason for it is it's about a 5-ounce glass. It allows you to pour about 5 ounces at a time because it's going to stay colder in the can or the bottle than it will once you pour it off. Let you drink a little bit at a time. So there you go. This is kind of those all-purpose beers, right? It's got a little more flavor than a typical lager, being an ale. And yet it still finishes rather crisp and clean, almost lager-like. So the classic cream ale is one of those beers that even typical macro lager drinkers can gravitate to when they want something different with a little different flavor per se. And this style, a lot of small craft brewers will do a style like this for the macro drinkers that happen to wander in. My wife's making faces at me. Other side of the wall, man. Anyway, she's been on the phone for like an hour and a half. I don't know.
It was 36 minutes.
it felt longer, baby. 30 minutes without you just feels like a long time. Anyway, anyway, I digress. Anyway. As you can see, the beer goes down easier than Tijuana Hooker. We just took that 12 ounces down rather quickly. Quicker than I had planned to. It's a good beer. It came in a mixed pack. It had their Elusive IPA, their Revelation Stout, which is brilliant. And a black lager that was pretty outstanding as well. So there you go. If Public House Brewery makes its way to your neck of the woods, I certainly recommend them. So there you go. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, perverse the man. All right, good guy. Cheers.
Goofy guy.
Excuse me. Wife says goofy guy. Both are true.